Can you believe it? Wolves snatched a dramatic late equalizer against Spurs. A home game against relegation-threatened opposition ought to mean only one thing for Tottenham. Instead, there was an impossible-to-ignore sense of foreboding before and during plenty of this one. It is simply the period that Ange Postecoglou and his players are living. Spurs trailed to Hwang Hee-chan, who started his first Premier League game for Wolves since August. They equalized through Rodrigo Bentancur. They missed a penalty, Son Heung-min the culprit. And then they led through Brennan Johnson, all inside the first half. They had the openings in the second period to make it 3-1, to soothe the nerves that were almost audible inside the stadium. Everybody knew that there could be a late sting, and not just because Wolves have been revitalised since Vítor Pereira replaced Gary O'Neill as the manager and oversaw victories against Leicester and Manchester United. It was a slice inside from Ryan Ait-Nouri followed by the killer ball up to the substitute Strand Larsen, who took a touch before lashing high inside the near corner. The Spurs support booed upon the full-time whistle, but there is nothing wildly out of the ordinary about that. The feeling was one of helplessness, a bit of frustration. The squad, stretched and sapped by a punishing run of injuries, are giving everything. What they have is not enough. The lack of sharpness was clear. Spurs have won only once in 7 league games, and they continue to be mired in mid-table. There were numerous moments that seemed to sum up their situation, taking in the hamstring injury that forced off Destiny Udogie shortly after the second-half restart, and the booking that Bentancur collected at the very end for a foolish hack at the substitute Rodrigo Gomez. It was his 5th yellow card of the league season, meaning he will miss the next game, at home against Newcastle on Saturday. Wolves had won on 3 of their previous 5 trips to this stadium, and they were ahead when Ait-Nouri rolled a short free kick towards Hwang outside the Spurs box. Hwang had so much time and space. The first-time curled finish was a beauty. In the battle of the South Koreans, Hwang v Sun, there was only one winner. The home crowd felt a little soporific. Too much Christmas turkey? Or too much time spent watching this team try to cover the spaces in front of the back four, to defend against the transition? They needed a lift, and they got it when Bentancur attacked a Pedro Porro corner to flash his header home. The second half was a slog, one of the abiding images coming when Son was among the players withdrawn by Postecoglou. He was a case study in dejection, head bowed, walking off at low speed. Son had waited for what seemed like an age before taking his penalty. This action took rather longer. Spurs had the chances to extend their lead. Solanke got away before showing too much of the ball to Santiago Bueno, while the striker could not get a touch to a cross from the substitute Timo Werner. Neither could Kulusevski finish after good work by Solanke. Wolves created little after the interval, save for an Ait-Nouri shot that Porro blocked. But this is Spurs, a team with a rare vulnerability about them. Wolves knew that one chance could change everything. When Ait-Nouri made it for Strand Larsen, it did. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football updates.